Hello, everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Another one from Revolution Brewing. This was sent to me by Mike. Mike, thanks again for sending the Revolution beers down to me. I reviewed this one, guys, a couple years ago. I had one of my subs sent me one of these, and I thought it was pretty damn tasty. And Mike sent me a beer mail package, had a bunch of Revolution beers in it, and he also sent me another one of these. He knew that I had reviewed it before, and out of the kindness of his heart, he sent me another one, and I'm going to re-review it since it's been a couple years since I've done it. This is a very fresh one. This has got a canned on date of 8/20 of 2015, which is right at a month old. Uh, you can't get a whole lot fresher than that unless you're in the Chicago area, which is where these guys are at. Time it gets through the distribution, gets to the store, and then he picks it up, and then he packages it and sends it to me. And I've had it a couple days, so wanted to review it as fresh as I could. So within a month, anytime you can get a beer within a month on an IPA, it's going to be pretty tasty. It's going to be pretty close to what it was when it was put in the bottle. Now, once it gets into 2 months and then even 3 months, those hops fade a little bit. Then after 3 months, guys, they really start fading off fast. And after 6 months, it turns into a malt bomb. It really does. So if you're a hop head, you want to drink them as fresh as you can get your grubby little hands on them. That's me. That's the way I am. This is a 6.5%er. I don't have the IBUs list. It's not on the can. It's not on either one of the sites here, Beer Advocate or Rate Beer. So I don't know when, and I can probably do some research, but I don't spend a lot of time researching and going to the websites and Untapped or wherever some of this stuff may be posted. I do a beer review every day, and I just don't have time to do that. If it ain't on the can or on one of these two sites, I don't know. So the commercial description on this is an American hop assault for all the I can't even say the word, abivalent warriors. I don't know what that word even means, guys. Abivalent. A-M-B-I-V-A, or Valiant. No, it's not Valiant, it's Valent. V-A-L-E-N-T, warriors, who get the girl in the end. Look, I ain't in this for your revolution, I'm in it for you, princess. Alright, over to the food pairing. It's going to be your typical IPA food pairings according to what Beer Abbott's got here. Cuisine is curried in a Thai. Cheeses are your peppery, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger. Meats, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I will add grilled meat to that. Glass rice, pint, becker, 9, tumbler, mug, stein, Sadell. Got my favorite glass today, it's a Sovereign beer glass. And it's an IPA, not recommended for extended celery. Drink them fresh, guys. Don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, so let's pop the top on this and get it into the glass. Like I said, I did this a couple years ago, and I thought it was pretty damn tasty then. So let's see if it's changed or if I've changed my opinion of it. Got a really nice hop head general on the front of it with hops parachuting in the background, and this one's got a big green fist on it that says anti-hero. Real colorful can there, guys. Right at a finger of head, maybe just a tad less. And this one's a tad cloudier than the one we did yesterday. I can see the light coming through it, but I cannot see the bulb like I could yesterday. Now through the bottom, the thin part of the glass, I can see it. And of course, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It's a little more yellower since the glass is thinner here than it is here. It's more orange tangerine here, and it's more like a macro lager yellow down here. So the wider the glass is, the less light less it comes through. So it changes the color. That's just how it is with the way light reflects and refracts through beer or liquids. So very good, nice tangerine color. Good looking beer. Let's get a nose on it. Very nice, hoppy, citrusy, piney, grapefruity smell. But to be honest with you, I actually thought the one we did yesterday had more aroma than this. Now, don't get me wrong, this has got a nice aroma. But the one we did, what was it, Iron Fist or Fist City? Fist City one we did from them yesterday had a massive hop aroma. And they use like 5 different kinds of hops in yesterday's beer. And it doesn't say that on this one. It doesn't have it in the description here. So I don't know how many different varieties they use when they produce this. But the hop aroma's there. It's just not quite as pungent as the one we did yesterday. Got a wonderful smell to it. His head is, dissipated completely just about now. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mike. I do appreciate it, sir. Get that around where y'all can see it. That's very nice. That's very nice. Nice bitterness on the back end. If I was a guesstimate, I would say the IBUs are in the 60s or 70s on this beer compared to 40s yesterday. This is a tasty beer, but it's not blowing me away like yesterday's beer was. Yesterday's beer for a pale ale, I mean, the hop profile was off the chain, guys. This is nice. This is a very nice IPA, and it's fresh too. It's right at a month old. It just doesn't have that massive West Coast style hop profile like yesterday's beer did. I mean, that reminded me very much of a West Coast beer with all the hops they used in that one. But this one's a little bit bigger. Yesterday's was 5.5%. This is 6.5%. I'm not getting any of the alcohol. Still very well made, very hidden. But not quite got the hop juiciness that yesterday's had. So, it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. Let me take it back and let her get a sip or two and sip on it for a little bit and come back. But I'm not quite right now blown away as much as I was with yesterday. So, I'll be right back and we'll do the final chug and grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. I'm not quite as blown away by this as I was yesterday's beer. For a pale ale with that much hop profile yesterday, it was just overwhelming, and I was blown away. Hair was blown back, socks was off, all that. This one is definitely a solid IPA, definitely an A beer, but I don't think it's quite to the 10 category. Let's do the final chug here. Very nice citrusiness there. Not quite to the West Coast style. Whether they were intending it to be or not, I do not know. But it's not quite as impressive as some other IPAs I've had. Don't get me wrong, it is an excellent IPA, but not quite to the Tango. It's pretty close, but it's not quite in my opinion. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, it would probably be a 97 or a 98. It's real close, but not quite there. No cigar, if you will. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 91 in the outstanding range. It is an outstanding beer. And over to Rate Beer says overall 97 and 97 in the style. That's about where I would put it, 97 or a 98. Not quite to the 100 in my opinion. Very tasty though, very tasty. I did enjoy it. So Mike, thanks again for sending it down. It was a very pleasurable beer to drink, very well made beer to drink. But the hop profile keeps me from giving it a better grade. If it had had the hop profile that yesterday's beer had, I wouldn't have a problem going ahead and 7 up. But I think it's a tad below a 10, so just not much, but just a little bit. So now that's what I'm giving it. If you've had this one from Revolution Brewing, this is their Anti-Hero IPA. Let me know what you think, guys. This is the re-review 2015 of this beer. Still a damn tasty beer. If you can get your hands on it, you ought to give it a try. Come on back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.